Welcome back to another tutorial. Today we're going to talk about productivity on your Chromebook and how to deal with this frustrating little thing called the touchpad. Let's get started. So getting stuff done on your computer, Chromebook, whatever it may be, involves clicking. You move your finger around, move your cursor around, and click on different things. And so in that there can be a little bit of restriction, especially if you're just using your touchpad. Now, naturally, you would think, well, I'll grab an external USB or something. However, there is also built into your Chromebook other functions or ways to move around on your screen without having to use your touchpad. So let's take, for instance, this browser that I have behind me, and I am using a Chromebook. Let's say I have some work to do, and I need to switch between tabs. I could use my mouse and click on my email and then back to whatever other tab I need to go to, or you could press on your keyboard the Control and Tab. The way you would do that, you'd hold the Control key down and then press Tab, and this allows you to quickly move between tabs. Now, if you had another way to do this, if you had a whole bunch of tabs, let's say just 20 tabs, or let's keep it to 9. I think that's actually the limit. The way you can move, jump to different tabs is by pressing and holding the Control key and then hitting the number. So you see here I can jump from Control 3, which is the third tab, to Control 1, which is the first tab. Now, I don't know for sure if that key combination will work on other devices, but this is in particular a Chromebook. I'm sorry, what I meant to say was I am pretty sure that key combination will not work on a MacBook. The keyboard is fairly different, so you'll just have to Google that. But on a Windows PC, those same keys work to help move around on a browser. Now, the other thing is, let's say you're using a Windows computer, more than likely you will have other applications open besides your browser. And on a Chromebook, you can do that as well. And down here on the taskbar, we can see all of the applications that we have open, and we can go down, drag our cursor, click on the folder, let's say my files, and open that up. A faster way to get around this is by pressing and holding the Alt key and then press the Tab key. And this will, well, in this case, if you hold it for a long time, it will show all of the windows, and by pressing the Tab, I'm able to choose which one I want to open. Now, if you simply want to cycle through, I believe you just quickly press the Alt Tab, and that will bring up your other windows. Okay, so that's a great way to have the window take up a large portion of the screen. But let's say that we actually want two things open on the screen at the same time. So the most obvious way of doing that is getting your cursor, and resizing the window and then dragging it to the right spot, which can be really annoying and take a lot of time, which really, it doesn't take that much time, but there's an even faster way to do that. And that is by using the Alt and the square bracket key. These square bracket keys are located just below the backspace key and to the left. You'll notice there's curly braces and square brackets on those keys. Now you'll notice when I hit Alt and then the square bracket, that would be the right square bracket, or the close square bracket, it moves it to the right side of the screen. When I hit Alt open square bracket, it moves it to the left side of the screen. I can then use Alt Tab to select the other window that I want open and press Alt right square bracket. thereby having both open on on the screen at the same time, and they're neatly tucked into maximizing the use of the screen. And if you don't quite like that the browser takes up less space, if you just hover over the middle section divide between those two windows, you'll notice that it's not just a regular drag. It actually looks, there's this thing in the middle here. And this is very handy. It allows you to adjust both of the window sizes at the same time, in which case then you can give your browser more space on the screen, and then your second window is kind of off to the side. Thanks for watching, guys. That's all I have for you today. I really hope those tips help you. I know they really do help me.